So you kind of probably find out a lot about yourself the next 10 days or so, right? With the travel to Portland and then
no question.
the quick turnaround to FSU.
Yeah, but it's everybody's kind of searching like right now, like who's their team. Like you play certain games. I thought it was really good for us, obviously, in the Marquette game, how we won, even though you would like to line it up better. Just the fact that we were down and, showed some toughness and hung in there and made some plays, necessary to win. You'd still like to be able to make your free throws and close out the game, but, you can learn from that and do a better job of concentrating the next time. But yeah, the travel will be a little bit different, for everybody, depending on where you're coming from and then what happens afterwards. I think that's what you're kind of alluding to. Like, we have the quick turnaround and, fly back here, then fly to Florida. And so, it's part of it. It's not something that, can't be accomplished in terms of having success and on both of those trips. But, it does get a little dicey at times, and you just have to worry about the game in front of you and just keep it right there.
Was there a particular focus this past week that you had extended time off from game to game?
Yeah, when we took 2 days off, then we practiced for 2 days and we took another day off. So I think anytime you have moments like this, like you need to still keep practicing hard and still have a good intensity. But when you do have time, I think it really helps them. I think it helps them both mentally and physically. But no, just rebounding the basketball, being tougher. Obviously, West Virginia's a good rebounding team. We got out rebounded by Marquette, so just collectively doing a better job of rebounding the basketball and kind of treating Marquette as a loss. That's what I told them in film. I know it sounds crazy, but if they're just, they make 2 more shots, you feel a lot different in that locker room if they win the game, when in reality it's just two more shots. And so still look at some of the things that we struggled at. I thought we had some possessions out there where guys were just shooting to get shots off. You got to shoot shots in rhythm. And there's nothing wrong if you have a hurried shot late in the clock. Everybody understands that. But the guys would make a shot, then all of a sudden they'd take a bad one because they made one. And just, you got to maximize your time. If you get 20 minutes, you can't be upset that you didn't get 10 more. You got to make the most out of that 20 minutes or whatever your scenario is and just, continue to bring value to the team.
You got the shots you want in the first half against their half-court pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Were you okay with how your guys handled that sort of approach defensively, knowing you're going to see more of it?
Yeah, we got good shots. We for the most part, as a coach, you're going to be pretty tough on, your shot selection. You're never have that 100% fix. You got to take good shots, but you also, when you deal with people that can shoot, you got to understand their confidence level is always pretty high, especially for guys when they make a couple. But no, I thought we had some pretty good shots that just didn't go down. I think that's been the case so far. I think that's probably the one thing that's surprised me so far is that we haven't made as many open shots as I thought we would.
Is that getting the ball enough now? You'd said before the Marquette game.
No, they're struggling, to be frank with you. They're really struggling. We got guys with their head to the ground. We got guys that catch the ball up top and don't look in. We got guys that dribble in, and he's got guys buried and they don't see him. Yeah, we're really struggling in that area. And I'm being serious. They have to do a better job of delivering the basketball and getting the ball when he's open. Now, there's going to be people that take it away. When they take it away, now you got to move the basketball and play for the next one. But when he's open and they miss him, that can happen maybe a couple times a game. It's happening about 8 to 10 times in each game. So we either got to find some guys that can make improvements there or find new guys that are going to throw it in. We got some guys that throw the ball in regularly. We got other guys that, are real inept in that area right now.
Just how he's maintained his production even with the more minutes that he's playing.
Well, national media just pick up on stories and they just run with it. It's just lazy journalism. Because he's always,
guy.
You're not. I wasn't speaking to you. And they just run with something. They just run with a storyline when he's always been able to play. We've had other big guys that have been able, play 3 to 4 minutes. You got to get him out. He's not like that. He's a lot different. He's very physical. He moves well, but he's got, from a cardiovascular standpoint, he can get up and down the court and maintain a high level of intensity, for 7 to 8 minutes.
West Virginia's length, especially on the wing. Do you see yourself perhaps playing more of Trey, Caleb, and Mason maybe on the floor together with Edey?
Those three guys together?
What, two of the three, sorry.
No, Mason's not going to play the three.
Okay.
So yeah, no. We need people that can move, like more than anything. When you have athletic long guys, you got to have people that can move, that can pass, and things of that nature. So I think that movement's really, we got to have our guards, do a good job of cutting and moving. I think that's going to really help us more than anything. If they overdo things, then now when you have ultimate size, that's where you can really hurt people on the glass.
Anything on Cam?
Nope.